I think it's a very good thing for esports to be part of SEA Games. It gives it more recognition as an entity on its own.
Esports coming to the SEA Games means it's more moving into the mainstream now.
SEA Games picking up esports as one of the disciplines is a really big step for esports. It becomes a very official event. Esports is indeed a legitimate sport, and we do see the rise of esports athletes from young.
So I'm currently at the Resurgence team house. They have built this structure from a little dream, and now the dream is very much alive. It's a beautiful place and with amazing infrastructure just for training and streaming and all the kinds of things to support the gamers here. I practice, it's a lot of studying. So I watch a lot of games. I watch the pro games from Korea, from China, from Europe, everything. I choose the play styles which will fit me best. And when I go back home, it's very specific practices. It's kind of like what Bruce Lee says, you practice the same kick 1,000 times rather than doing 1,000 kicks one time. So that's my kind of practice regime.
I'm Benjamin, also known as SGIS, and I'm representing Singapore for the upcoming SEA Games for Houston.
I'm Marcus, also known as McLaren. I play Arena of Valor, and I'm representing Singapore for the SEA Games.
For the upcoming SEA Games, it's going to be one of the biggest stages that I'm going to be playing on. I don't exceptionally have an opponent that I fear, but I know that the opponents that I'm going to meet there aren't as easy as it seems.
There are definitely many strong teams in the upcoming SEA Games. There is the Vietnam team as well as the Thailand team. I feel that we are still behind, but we would train very hard to prepare. What I do on my part is to mentally prepare myself and say, hey, go up there and do your stuff. Don't let what people think affect you.
I practice about 5 to 6 hours a day, basically because I have to grind the ladder and know like the different matchups for a certain deck that I'm testing. I know it's not going to be easy, but at the same time, I can't wait for the SEA Games to start.
Mobile gaming is a game changer. Everyone nowadays carries a smartphone which is capable of playing games, and this creates a great deal of accessibility. So it's not like a PC. You can just have a handphone and you can play competitively on it and get good on it.
EVOS SG has always been the top team within the region, and obviously representing Singapore, it's going to be a huge honor.
When I started the game, I never ever thought I would have gone pro. You know, I didn't even know about the pro scene of Mobile Legends. I found people that I could play with and I enjoyed playing with them. That's when I really thought that, hey, I should decide going pro.
We are preparing for the upcoming SEA Games, playing scrims. We do it 3 times over 5 weekdays and probably the entire weekend.
They're going to face so much competition going into the SEA Games. They're going to face the best of the best coming from every single country. Obviously, they are a good team, but they might not be the best in the region just yet.
When it comes to preparedness, I guess we're getting more prepared every day. And by the time SEA Games comes, we'll definitely be prepared for it. I don't think many people actually understand how tiring esports is, but I know once you're in this esports scene, you'll start to realize that it's much more tiring than you expected it to be.
When we were younger, as children, and we will envy the athletes that get to represent Singapore for various sports. It's so surreal that I will be one of them this coming December.
PvP is an event that started out as a tournament for top-tier gamers in 2018.
And we wanted to go deep. We want to go deep into the community because there are a lot of hidden talent in Singapore and across ASEAN in terms of gamers people who are students, working professionals, who all enjoy are actually united with one common liking, which is games. Right? And that's how we thought, okay, you know what, let's go into the community. Let's really go deep, and we tried this, and it's been a huge success.
PvP Esports is a really good platform for the local players. With the campus league itself, we've already seen a lot of players who have started from a very young age, and this is a really good, hunting ground, especially for professional teams who are looking for young and upcoming talents.
Well, having the minister here today is a huge endorsement for esports. Esports has definitely been much more legitimized.
I was really privileged to talk to the Minister of Education about Mobile Legends. I just explained to him how the game is played, and then we did a little tutorial. He was very positive about it and very encouraging.
Playing for competitions has been a really big part, and preparation is one key step to getting yourself ready for the big stage. But with SEA Games, it becomes a whole new different thing. You put yourself on the line, you put your team's pride, and obviously your country's honor on the line.
I think it's a very big honor to be able to represent Singapore at a national level.
I'm looking forward to play and participate in SEA Games, as well as attaining a medal and bringing it back to my home country and say that I've done well.
Being one of the first players to represent Singapore at the SEA Games for an esports title makes me really honored. For me, definitely nothing less than gold. Anything less than gold, I think it's quite an embarrassment for myself. So it's high expectations, high pressure, but yeah, I hope I deliver.
The message I have to the athletes going to the SEA Games is you are charting a very new course. Nobody quite knows where this is going, which makes it a lot more exciting. So you guys chart the path. We will continue to support you.
I'm not even there yet, but I'm already having goosebumps listening to our national anthem being played.
Feeling nervous, scared definitely. We are representing Singapore and we do not want to let Singapore down.
I encourage the teams to just go all out, make a name for yourselves, make a name for your country.